High municipal bills and a letter of demand from Tshwane. Clearly a nightmare for this 73-year-old.
I'm so disappointed, and I'm stressed because these letters of demand is a threat. Because if you receive something that you don't even have to do, you feel that you are being intimidated.
She owes over 32,000 rand and claimed that she can't afford it. Sona apparently tried to bring it under the attention of Tshwane officials, but her cries apparently fell on deaf ears.
We were once told that this area, we are paying for people who are staying in Mushengo. We are paying for their rents. They are taking some of our money to pay for those people. And those people, they don't pay rates and taxes. They don't pay anything. They've even installed their own lights, but they are not following them up. What about us? We must pay until when?
Like many other parts of Pretoria, poor service delivery is one of the biggest frustrations for residents, especially those in townships. Many here say the exorbitant bills that they are expected to pay to Tshwane doesn't match the poor services they receive.
Most people are not working and they are ill highly. Some are pensioners, of which there are estimated bills they need to pay. And the city now is wanting people to make arrangements on the estimated bills.
We don't receive rent receipts. That's number one. Always when you go to municipality, their machines are broken, there's no ink, things like that. And now, service delivery, and again, refuse. If you can look here, today is the 12th of January. Nothing has been done.
The civic organization LASCA wants residents to take a stand and not pay bills if they are estimated or services don't improve. With the state of inferior services in some parts of the capital city, some residents support the boycott to not pay for services.
I would support boycott of services in South Africa. Yes, definitely.
Yeah. They don't listen to you. You can speak to them, they don't worry. You mean nothing to them.
The City of Tshwane took a swipe at the president of LASCA for lobbying communities not to pay their bills.
Mahlangu has been on a crusade for a prolonged period, calling for members of his organization to consume municipal services such as water and electricity and not pay for it. In his spare time, Mahlangu records voice notes which he shares on social media and hops from one radio station to another to spew tirades at the city administration and advocates for lawlessness.
Strike lasted for 4 months. That makes our billing incorrect. We are waiting for them to correct the bills, not to go arrogantly and block cards of people who are willing to contribute to the revenue of City of Tshwane. People cannot consume and not pay. So SABC is going on and saying, we are telling people not to pay. How can we drink rainwater and not pay? How can we use electricity from Eskom and not pay?
The civic organization LASCA has refuted claims that it instructed people not to pay their municipal bills, a move that could collapse the financially trapped Tshwane municipality. LASCA emphasized that they are simply calling for fairness to protect the dignity of Tshwane residents, especially the poor. The organizations say residents must pay for quality services and correct bills that are not estimated.
We want the ratepayers to pay the rates, not this nonsense they are writing about. We want to pay, but for consumption that we know that is accurate, not estimated. We're not going to foot the wrong bill. 10 billion has been stolen. That matter has been swept under the carpet.
LASCA and other organizations around Tshwane plan mass actions against the municipality on the 24th of this month in a bid to force Tshwane to correct their bills, scrap bills for those who can't pay, and improve the quality of services in townships. Tshwane is already buckling under pressure as it struggles to pay service providers such as Eskom and security companies. Patricia Fasage, SABC News in Pretoria.